much.
Alright, ready?
I am ready.
Alright, today we're gonna do a quick breathing exercises and some salutations, sun salutations, and I'm gonna put like my own flavour with it, with some Pilates movements. Okay, so we're gonna start off in sitting down in Japanese style. So you want to have your buttocks on your heels, yep, and then hold your hands here, and then we're going to inhale, bring up the shoulders, and then exhale. Inhale, bring up the shoulders, and exhale. Inhale again, and then exhale. I've got like blocked nose, so inhale, exhale. Now I'll let you do some counts on your own. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is so good for your stomach. Inhale, exhale. Now we want to come to the top of our mat. Feet together. Feet together, please. And then we're like, inhale, bringing your hands up. Going to do a sun salutation, Sarunaragasama. Hands together and touching. And then exhale on the way out. Halfway lift. And then back down. You can jump, skip. And then we're in the plank position. And while we're in the plank position, using your left leg, we are going to do some mountain climbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This just warms up the body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. And now you should be feeling that in your core. And then we go into our cobra. And then into our downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. So inhale, exhale. While you're here, you can walk out your feet. Right and left, right and left. And we'll do a few more inhales and exhales. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Are you still warming up your body?
Yeah.
After you're warming up your body, you can bring your heels back. Can you bring your heels back? Beautiful. And then you can bring this out. Beautiful. So we'll do maybe 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we'll jump to the top of our mat. Feet together. Beautiful. And now we'll do another sun salutation. So inhale, hands and fingers to touch. Exhale. And then the fingers and hands to your toes, or to the side of your toes. Or if you don't have that range of motion, you can put your hands here. And we'll stay here for a bit, and we'll just walk out the legs, just to wake them up. This is really good for your hamstrings. And you can also do this with your hands. So this will be really beneficial for you, Perry, because you've just done a massage. And this will just start stretching out through here, and it really helps with your fingertips and your phalanges. Can you feel the stretch in your hands? And now we can go back into our plank. Jump, skip or hop. And now, while we're in plank, we'll go down to our fours. This is a Pilates style kind of movement. And with our right hip, we're going to just drop it down like that, and then knee to the ground. We'll do it to the other side. Yep. Can you feel that in your core?
Yeah.
Yep. And then to the other side. And then knee to the ground. And if you try to suck in your stomach, it will strengthen your core. Very good. You're keeping your butt down, so that is very good. Now we can hold this plank for a few breaths. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and then into our cobra. And then into our downward facing dog. We can walk out the hips and the feet here, right and left, right and left. And with our right hand, oh, you're still walking out hips, it's okay.
No, that's fine.
Okay, with your right hand, you can bring that to your left foot or left calf. Beautiful. And we'll just take a moment. And then we can bring this one back and do it to our opposite. And then jump to the top of our mat, our feet touching each other, heel and toe touching. So then inhale for another Sargassana. Exhale. Halfway lift. And then back down, jump, skip or hop into the plank position. While we're in plank, we'll take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, the options are here. You can go to your knees or you can go into child's pose, but we are going to try to do an advanced option, which is going to be called chaturanga, which is this. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then back into our downward facing dog. We'll walk out the legs right and left, right and left, right and left. Are you liking it?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a bit of a big mixture, yeah?
Mm.
So with our right hand, if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring that to your back. And we'll just stay here for a couple of moments. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we'll do that to our other hands. And you can bring in your heels back as far as you can. Are you feeling the stretch at the end of your hamstrings and your gastrocnemius?
Yes. Gastrocnemius.
That's correct. Now we'll just take a few moments here. So we'll take a breath, coming back to the breath. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we can jump to the top of our mat for our sun salutation, and then we can bring the hands up, and if you like through here you can do a bit of a back bend just to wake up the back. Remember, we're still warming up the body. And through here we'll do some quick movements through your legs. So if you bring your right leg up like this, and then we'll just twist it like you're mixing a cake. Now we can play soccer here. Good job. Right leg, left leg. And this is just waking up the system. You can put that back down. And then we can do ups and downs with our legs. Good job. And if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can get it to touch the fingers, the phalanges. This is so good for your hamstrings. And now we can do it to our other leg, so we can bring that up, like we're mixing a cake. You can get bigger circles if you want, or you can stay with the small circles. It's completely your choice. Very good balance. And now we can put our foot down and we can just start doing the kicks. This is preparing ourselves for the next pose. So we're going to go into Rikasana. This is tree pose. So if you bring your right foot to your calf, very good. And then you can bring your hands together. And if you've got more motion, you can bring this higher, or you can also grab it with your hand. It's completely your choice. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And if you want, you can bring this back to your thigh, and to challenge yourself, you can look up, where it's a lot harder to focus. Very good. And then we can bring our right foot down, and we can do this to our other leg. Very good. You can use the wall if you like, or the blocks. And you can even grab your leg, or you can stay how you are. And then if you want more of a challenge, you can bring your hands up and then look up. I will just take a moment here for some mindful meditation. And then now we can bring our foot down. So now with our two hands, feet and heel touching, we can come down and then come, and then you want to be on the stomach. And while we're here, we are preparing for another pose called bow. So we can lift our hands up like this, and we'll stay here for a few moments. See if you can arch your spine a bit more if you like. And then back down. You can turn your head or leave it forward or turn your head. Completely your choice. And now we'll do this again. So then we can inhale. Try to keep your feet onto the floor. And this is just preparing us for the next pose. And if you can't do the next pose, you can continue to be like this. So now we're going to go into the bow. So if you grab your right hand to your right foot, wait for me, and then now we'll kick up with our legs and our arms. And we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then back down into our downward facing dog. And if you're not interested in doing the downward dog, you can go into the child's pose. Try to stretch as much as you can, because this is really good for your latissimus dorsi. Wow, this is very good. And now, with our right foot, we bring that up into a 3-legged dog. Oh wow, how high is your leg? And then you can bring it down here to the middle of your mat. Very good. Now go into warrior 1. Yep, and then you can look at your fingers. Always look forward. Always look to the future. Very good. And if you want a bit more, you can bounce here. Bounce a couple of times. Still waking up the body. And then we'll go back in our downward facing dog. And then we'll bring this one up. Our left foot into the 3-legged dog. What I like to do sometimes is give it that jump the other foot. It's a bit exciting. And then that can come into the middle. Into our warrior 1. And through here, we'll keep our feet apart for the next pose. We can try to go back to the middle, and we'll go into the chair pose. And this is preparing us for our next posture, Garasana, eagle pose. So what you want to do here is swing your left arm underneath, your right arm underneath. Beautiful. And then if you can, I've never been able to do this, bring your leg like that and try to hook it behind your calf. I will just take a moment here. I've never been able to do this, so very hard pose. Yes? And try to bring your hands underneath your nose if you can. If that is not possible, you can stay where you are today. It's completely your practice. And then back, and we'll do the other leg. So then bring these up, keeping your feet apart. Then we're going to chair, and we'll stay here for a few moments. And then we'll do the other side. So through here, we'll bring our feet back together and we'll give it a kick with our right foot. Very good. And then with your left foot, give it a kick. And now we can practice holding our left foot. And this is just preparing us for the next pose. And you can really pull up and you feel that it's your gluteus maximus, your gluteus minimus, correct? And then we'll bring that foot down and we'll pick up our right foot. Very good. So this one here is called dancer's pose. So if you bring your left hand out, left hand, sweetie, good job. Like hold your hand like someone's going to give you money. It's very important. Now you can pick up the heel like this. Keep your knees together, and then you can bring this out, your right hand, and then you can kick and come forward. And do what's relaxing for you. You're a lot taller than me, so I can go further, maybe. But you're a girl, your legs should be. I'm joking. And you can really kick if you like, or you can just stay where you are. You have amazing balance. And then you can bring that foot down. And now we'll do that to the other foot. So bring your hand out, wait for me, thank you, very good. Keep your knees together, thank you. And then you can bring this hand out. And you want to kick here. Kick, keep kicking, very good. And now we can bring that back down. Now with your left foot, you can bring this back up. And if you can, grab your foot by the toes. And then this is a very hard pose. So if you guys are happy to stay here, or you can kick out like this. Your range of motion is really good. And then you can bring that back down. And then if you like, we can go to the side. Showing off with both hands out, hey? And then we can bring that foot next to your other foot. the heels and toes touching. And now we can slowly grab our right foot just below the knee or the patella. And then now we can grab our toe or our foot and then kick out. And we'll just stay here for a little bit. And then we can bring it to the side. And now we can bring this down. And then if you like, we can start kicking our butt. It's like what I learnt in athletics, but this really breaks out the legs. And now we'll do another sun salutation. So bring your hands out, fingers and palms touching, and then back down. And then halfway lift, jump back, and then come onto your knees, and we're going to do cat cow. So then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then now back into our downward dog. We bring out our left foot. And then we're going to do a lizard lunge. So this will go here, like that. And then if you want more options, if you're comfortable staying there, or you can grab your other foot like this. It's up to you. Or you can come down like this, and this will really stretch your hamstrings. And we'll stay here for a few seconds. Very good. You can bring this up here, but that is very good. And we can give ourselves a high five, because you are doing an excellent job. And now we'll come back into our downward facing dog. Bring out our right foot, and then we'll do another lizard lunge, and we'll stay here for a moment. And your options are, you can drop the knee, and you can grab your foot like this, or you can come onto your elbows. And we'll stay here for a few moments. So we're going to end with a couple of difficult postures, but we'll do some exercises to warm up the body for it. So if you can, come onto your back, and then we'll do a bridge pose. So your feet about shoulder width apart. Very good. And now we'll do a bridge like this. And if you like, you want more, you can do some pulsing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Up, down, up, down. Bit lower, go lower a bit, and then come back down. Up, and down, up and down, up and down. We'll do like 5 more, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We'll hold that. And then while we're here, we can get onto our tippy toes and we'll do some pulses. So up and down. This is really good for your hips and your hip flexors. You want to do these movements every day so you won't have trouble when you are older as a senior. So looking after your body now. And now come back down. Do you feel warmed up through the hips?
Yep.
So we might go into a wheel pose. So if you grab your hands next to your shoulders and then push out like this. So push like that. Beautiful. Very good. And we'll just stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can come back down slowly. Good job. Now you can bring your feet and heels together like this. This one I get sore at, so. And now we'll just bring these up. Try to lift your bottom as much as you can, and then back down. Lift up, and back down. And if you can, keep your knees together. I can't. And then back down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Do you feel it through here? Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We'll do 5 more. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And now with our last one, we'll reach to the top. And now, if we can, we'll do some pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. It's a real sharp one, isn't it, Perry?
Sure is.
Okay?
Definitely is.
So, like, my aim is like a new flavour, and it's going to incorporate like a lot of Pilates movements with yoga. So it's going to have a bit of fastness and a bit of slowness.
I like it.
Yeah. And then so now we can hit our bottom to the ground and separate our legs. And now we'll lift up, and with our left hand, try to touch our toes like this, like the heel. Good job, sweetie. And then keep it up, like that, like that, like that. And this is targeting our obliques and our spleen. Slow it down. Beautiful. It's not aerobics. It's yoga. Now, we'll do a few more taps. You alright?
Yeah. Just my neck's not locking up.
Alright, come to the floor, Perry. And you can give yourself some of these just to break it up if you can. Yep. Does that feel better? Breaks it up?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then now, if you want, you can come into boat pose. And we'll stay here for a little bit. And if you want more stretch, you can try to straighten your legs. And we'll stay here for a few counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can go into the lower boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then back into the higher boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back up. Can you feel that through your core? You alright?
Trying to balance my butt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll just take a moment. Just wiggle out your body like a jellyfish. And then your right foot to the side. And then the other foot to the side. Like out. Beautiful, sorry. And then now we can grab our toes like this. And now that will really stretch out from the bridges. And if you want more stretch, you can put your hands to your foot like you already did that. And then now we'll come down, your heels and toes touching. Grab your left foot and try to put this down to the shoulder. This works your rhomboid muscles and it is a really nice, lovely stretch. And we'll just stay here for a few moments. And then back to the floor. Yep, your heels touching. Good job. And then we'll grab our other foot, our left foot, and we'll bring that down. Grabbing your hands with the bind underneath your knee. And while you're there, we'll bring it back down. Now we can grab our knees together. This is one of my favorites. And you start rocking your back and forth, in circles. And you go the opposite direction. In every yoga class that I do, I don't think they do this often enough, but it just feels really good for your back. I really like it. And then now we can go into happy baby pose, grabbing your left hand, then your right, and then just try to push your middle of your foot down, and you should be feeling the stretch. Go back into a bridge. You grab your left foot and you put it like this. Yep, this is also a Pilates movement. And if you're not comfortable with that, you can just stay in bridge. And now you want to bring it up with your left foot. Your right foot a bit. that other foot, if you can pick that up like this. Beautiful. Good job. And then back down, up, and down, up, and down. And if you want more tightness, more of a stretch, you can bring your left foot closer to your pelvic bone if that is in your practice today. Do you feel that one?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, isn't it?
Good hip release.
Yeah. And now we can swap legs to the other foot. We'll just do that a couple of times. Do it a couple of times if you can. Just have a look at your form. That's really good. You can feel it through here as well, yeah? And then through there. Beautiful. And now we'll bring it back to the other side, like this, onto your right. And we'll slowly, if you can, do some pulsing. Can you pulse?
Yeah.
And try, if you like, for more intenseness, get your toes up and your heel off the floor. And then we'll do that to the other side. And then back down. And then put your hands by your side, like this. And we'll just wiggle our feet out a bit. Yep. And then we can come into standing, like this. And then bring your hands up. Do another sun salutation. And then back down. Jump back. And what we want to do here is bring our left foot up and out like this, and we're going to go into pigeon, like that. And if you want more, you can grab your other foot on this side, but you don't have to. And then you can come back down. And if I'll give you a little bit like stretch, if that's too strong, let me know. Is that okay? Very good. Like chiropractor adjusting you. And then back into our downward facing dog. And then now we'll lift the other leg, our right leg, and bring that down into the pigeon. And if you want, you can bring it more, you can bring it there. It's completely up to you. And we'll just take a few moments. And then we can roll this one out with our feet to the top, onto our butts. And we'll take our left foot out like this, and we can grab it. And if you can, your forehead can hit the knee, but that's completely your practice. And we'll stay here for a little bit. My yoga's like a lot faster, but I still feel you'll get a good stretch, yeah? And then back to the middle, and then we'll do 1 forward, 1 like this, and then after that we'll do our right side, and then we'll go into Shavasana, dead man's pose. I think like I'll be pretty comfortable teaching, like as long as I get. I did this off the top of my head, so structure wise, pretty happy. Yeah, and there's like it's a lot different. Yeah, yeah. Like, luckiest PT, you get like your yoga session and your PT. On Tuesday, such a long day. I did like a flow class, 2 hot Pilates and a Bikram. And like, yeah, on the Wednesday I had yoga brain. And I was like, I just made it to like practice like my school. And then they gave us Ashtanga yoga. And that was so like, oh. And I was just like, nah, I'm not going to the hot room today. Ashtanga's really hard, like the first series. And then if we can do this. And if your body allows it, you can get your forehead to your knee. Like that. But that's completely your choice. And now we'll go into Shavasana. Or did you want to keep stretching? I can't do the binds, like heaps of the binds, so I leave them out. Yeah, but I don't have that. But I'm like good with my stretching, so I like the stretches. Yeah, you can do that one as well. But I'm like, I don't have the torso for it. I'm like not tall and like, yeah. But Ben, he's like tubby, but he's got heaps of flexibility. And we'll stay here for a few moments. Bringing your tensions to the mat and remembering not to worry